Thank you for participating in our focus group. My name is Nerea, and we're conducting this focus group on behalf of Arrowhead Advertising. We're FSU's advertising competition team, and this is just strictly for research, so you guys are just helping us out on some research stuff. For some ground rules, just speak one person at a time. Try not to speak over each other. The walls echo a lot, so speak loudly and clearly. We're recording you there, so are any of you guys not okay with being recorded, like the camera or anything? If you're not cool with it, let me know. Anyone? Yeah. We'll be taking pictures too, so if you're uncomfortable at any time, you can leave, just let me know. So please feel free to open up to us. We really want to know what you think, so don't hold back. Tell us exactly what you think about all the questions. So you'd like a lot of detail. So anything that comes to mind, the first thing that comes to your mind, go ahead and say it. And we'll be on a first name basis, but our report won't have any names. It's strictly confidential. So all these recordings are for us and stuff. So it's all confidential. So feel free to say whatever you want about anything. So to get things started, we'll go around the room and introduce ourselves. So we can just say your name, your age, your major, and a guilty food pleasure. So I can start. And my name is Nerea. I'm 20. I'm an advertising and marketing major, and I like cheesy gordita crunches at Taco Bell. So, TJ, do you want to start?
Yeah, TJ, or Tommy told me, I'm 25, actually, and I'm a marketing major, and I like food, anything food,
Okay.
I like 4 nights a week.
My name is James. I'm an IT major. I'm 21, and I don't know. I said chicken. Any variation of it.
Any variations, okay.
My name's Austin. I'm 21. I'm a finance major. And I guess my food pleasure is pizza.
My name's Greg. I'm a finance major. 21. I really like grilled onions. I love grilled onions. Hi, I'm Bryant. I'm 22. I'm an information technology major, and favorite guilty food is yourself.
I'm Felipe. I'm 19. I'm
It's recording.
an advertising major, and my guilty food pleasure, as a lot of people, is Chipotle.
My name is Cody. I'm 20. I'm an accounting major. My guilty food would be maybe Slurpees. Delicious.
My name is Matthew Montanari. I'm 21. I'm a computer criminology major. Just in general sugar, probably. Sugar.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, that's Ashley, Jackie, and Helena. So they're going to be helping out today. Okay, so raise your hand if you've had fast / casual food in the past 2 weeks. Okay, all right. So does someone want to share the story about the last time they had fast food, or the most memorable? Yeah, go ahead.
It was after the football game, and it'd been we've been out there for quite a while, and I was starving.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on an empty stomach for 7 hours, and I was I really want pizza. And Hungry Howie's always has that special, it's $5.99 for a large Napoleon pizza. And I had to walk home from the stadium, so I was just thinking about the pizza and how rewarding it was going to be. And when I finally got the pizza, it was just it was the best thing I'd ever eaten. And I ate the whole thing by myself, and I didn't feel bad about it.
Okay.
You walked all the way. I think you burned the calories off.
So it was your idea to get the pizza?
Yeah.
Was that the first thing that came to your mind?
Yeah.
And why Hungry Howie's?
Because I thought it was a really good deal, a large pizza for $6.
Okay. Who were you with?
I was with a few buddies, but I was walking home, so I was by myself. I was heading back. It was a lonely walk, but
It was a lonely walk.
reward.
So you ate the pizza by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you said you walked to Hungry Howie's and got it?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
yeah,
and
it's right around the corner from my apartment.
Okay, is that what you usually do, or do you take another approach on getting it? Sometimes or do you usually walk in to get pizza?
I usually walk because it's really a block away.
Okay, cool. So anyone else want to share their story about the last time they got fast food? Go ahead, Greg.
I was at Bullwinkle's last Friday, and it started raining, and I was kind of pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of drunk, and I was with this kid, and I was with Christian,
Uh-huh.
who's supposed to be here, but I think he's running late. and his friend, and we picked up 3 pizzas and poke sticks,
Okay.
and we went home and we ate it all.
So is this something you usually do after going out, or was
Oh,
it like
yeah, food after every time I go, which is why.
does it vary? Is it like different kinds of?
Guthrie,
What are your closest?
Gumby.
What are your closest to?
Taco Bell.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
So closest and cheapest, I'm hearing Austin and
I
James.
go to like 2 in the morning.
Sumasabi sometimes.
I know
Okay.
Balls goes like 3, like Gumby's too. Yeah.
So what is like the main factor that you look for, like after you go out, like when you
Most thing for your buck.
Price and quality.
price and quality? Okay, why quality?
Because it just tastes better in general.
Just tastes
I
better.
mean, if it's super cheap, I'm probably just gonna get it anyways.
Okay.
But quality definitely helps.
Okay, but would you say like the leading factor would be cheap?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, is that with every kind of fast food or like certain?
Maybe like 2 in the morning fast food.
Okay.
Like drunk fast.
But like, if
Okay.
you were giving me the option from like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, or Chick-fil-A, I would almost always pick Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
So the experience from walking in the store, the way they talk to you and treat you, the quality of the food that you get, and it's still like a quick, fast experience. And it's the same consistency everywhere you go. So it's kind of like a
Okay.
reliable go-to. I can just obviously you can get the same thing, I come here get the same thing, I know like what the experience is going to be like, what I'm going to expect.
So is that your main thing, like consistency, that you know you're going to be satisfied when you leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Know what I'm gonna get when I walk in, how you're gonna be treated,
Mhm.
the environment, I guess, the walking in the restaurant, how they act. It's like the difference between walking into Publix and Dixie. So,
Okay. So you prefer, like, the environment's a big part of it too?
Yeah, the whole experience is a huge thing.
Okay, so what makes your experience more, like, better?
I guess the way they talk to you behind the register, when they carry themselves or interact with you, they say like, please and thank you, nice things. It's clean, it smells nice. I guess maybe I don't know, the layout of the restaurant, the atmosphere in there, how they decorate it, or how what they choose to put in their store,
Mm-hmm.
it makes it a lot more of the experience, a lot more enjoyable.
Okay, so for fast and casual food, do you usually go alone or do you go with people? Okay. Anyone?
People.
With people? Okay.
I usually don't eat fast food alone.
Usually, okay, don't, not any kind of, okay. So why
Unless
not?
I run in really late or something,
Mhm.
and I need food. And
It's like on my way to work and then get food over there.
And what kind of food would you get if you were running late?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Why McDonald's?
So fast.
It's so, okay, so that's like your main thing?
Is there like a healthy like food place around here? I would 100% go really fast. So but it's like if you want to eat healthy, it's expensive. It's bullshit. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. Okay.
Chickens and 2 ranches.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
would, so you prefer speed over health, or you would?
Health overs. Well, I mean, like 2 in the morning. I mean, I'm also not making good
Yeah.
decisions. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
go get a pizza. I feel like pizza.
Is that when you usually eat pizza, or do you ever eat pizza like sober?
I was gonna say.
I mean, like, no, is that when you like mainly crave pizza though? Is that like when you mainly crave pizza?
I mean, well, it just works. You guys with friends, you just split a pizza.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so
Yeah.
anyone else have a good story about fast food, casual food?
Like, if I'm gonna be drunk, I'm gonna probably get like pizza or something like
Yeah.
that, but if I'm sober and it's 2 a.m., then I'm gonna go to California Chicken Grill or something.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Or stew wasabi, something like that.
So, okay, so then why would you go there over?
Because I prioritize my health over, I guess, like pizza or burger or something.
Okay, so for you it would be more about health
If I'm drunk,
rather.
everything goes out the window.
Okay, so when you're, okay, so when alcohol's involved, it's more of like,
So almost every night.
so when alcohol's involved, what do you prefer then? More of like-
Something quick, quantity, like pizza.
Okay, okay. All right, so now we're gonna move on to a social situation activity. So for this, here, Jackie, you wanna bring it on up? All right, so for this, you're gonna tell us what, like you're gonna write here, you can take that over and then you're gonna have a blank sheet of paper. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna write what type of food you would eat in the situation or what you think people in the situation would be like eating. It's type of food.
Wait, so both do the same thing?
If it's like, if you see yourself in the situation, obviously like about you be eating, but like some of these are like a mom or something, like obviously you're not moms, so like just like what you would think that they would be eating, and it's type of food, but if a certain brand comes to mind, go ahead and write that down too. So then you could just number them like 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to, and just kind of think of like 1 or 2 word answers. Just the type of food and like if a brand comes to mind. So go ahead.
Can everyone see this?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. This is the first one. It's a family on their way home.
Like what they're gonna eat or what I would eat? I don't get it.
No, I mean like in this situation, like if you were with your family, what would you eat? Like what do you think your family would eat on the way home?
I'm cheating on the other answers.
Yeah, just based it off of
There's
what
no wrong
you
answer.
would eat, your family would eat. Okay, just one word, just the type of food, that's it. You don't even have to,
Don't use the brand.
if it comes to you, write down a brand.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't need to search for one.
Okay, couple going on a date.
Ooh, my go-to woman. See, that's personally
McDonald's.
I would take a date on.
Wild
I would
tailgating.
take a girl to McDonald's.
What is that?
Wild tailgate.
Wild tailgating.
Ooh, I'll tailgate. Beer. Burger.
While watching TV with friends. While playing video games.
Your mom.
After a night out. Post-workout. While you're studying. Wait. Too bad. We love you, Ned. Did anyone miss anything you need to cover?
Is that all?
That's it. Yeah. 9. It's fine.
Wait, I only got 8.
You only have 8. Okay.
I got
Yeah.
one.
Okay, the first one was a family on their way home. Go ahead.
Couple on a date.
Yeah.
Everyone. Okay. While tailgating.
You said 7.
While watching TV with friends. While playing video games. After a night out. I think a lot of you got stuck on this one. Post-workout. Does everyone have that one? Post-workout? While you're studying.
That's 8.
Everyone got it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
So like,
Yeah. Is that 8 or 9?
that's 8.
That was 8? That was 9? Okay, some people have 8, some people have 9.
Some people have 2 parts. There should only be 8.
There should only be, okay. Alright, so now,
3, 4, 5, 8, 9.
okay, so with like a show of hands, who watched TV last night?
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, okay, so if you watched TV last night, yeah, okay. So tell me about what you watched TV last night. Like tell me the story about it. Go ahead, Cody, go.
I mean, we just watched Comedy Central,
Mhm.
you know, for a while. Played some video games too.
Okay.
Snack around the house. Yeah. that's pretty much
Okay, so did you eat any food? Like,
it. Like food I made.
okay, food you made?
Yeah.
Is that what you usually do, or?
Usually if I can.
Okay, a
I'm not
night.
lazy.
Okay, so you'd rather make the food
Yeah.
if you're okay. Is that is that with everything that if you're like watching TV on a casual night, or what if it's like a special event? If you're like watching like a football game, a baseball game.
I might change things.
Okay, how would it change things?
I mean, if it's a special event like that and there's friends, you know,
Mhm.
and maybe get a pizza or something like that, you know, instead. Something quicker, more convenient. Not really gonna make a meal for everyone, you know.
Okay, so it's just whatever is like easier for the bigger numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how about who else watched TV last night? Okay, so were you guys together?
No.
Okay, so
We
go
used to go
ahead.
over
One
best
of you can go ahead and tell me the story. Go, any of you.
You got it.
Alright. So, I was watching TV with my roommate and I made some food. It was great.
Okay, so you made the food too?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that also
That's,
like
yeah, usually what I do.
your usual? Okay. All right, and is there anything else? Like, did you
I watched a
do?
baseball game.
Okay.
4 baseball games at once, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really into fancy baseball.
Okay.
I
So
made a turkey burger
you made a turkey burger
and black beans.
and black
It
beans.
was
Okay.
good. Yeah.
So same if it's just like a casual night,
Yeah.
Well,
you
last
just
night was Wednesday, right?
yeah.
So it was just a Wednesday night at home.
What about any other times?
I mean, depending on if it's a weekend, if you're having a lot of people over, I think that would affect a lot of like, what you choose to do.
Okay, so a weekend. What would you do on a weekend differently than a weekday?
Probably eat out.
Okay.
Or go to a restaurant. I get half
Okay.
out there, so sometimes if it's like Friday, Saturday night, I go out to a restaurant, sit down, and eat there. If I'm with more people, I don't normally cook myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where like they were referencing pizza for like after the bar kind of stuff. For me, that's like fried chicken food.
Okay.
Pizza is more like a sports kind of gathering, not outside, but if you're sitting home around with a lot of people, pizza is one big giant thing you can all share.
Mhm.
So like it was like watching a movie or a football game, Sunday night football, I would kind of do more of the pizza stuff. But if it's just me at home on a Wednesday, I'll make something, I'll cook some chicken or a burger at home, just simple things.
Mm-hmm. So if you're watching a football game during the weekend, let's say, are you usually with friends, family?
Yeah, usually just with my friends.
Okay, with your friends, and that's when you're more prone to eating pizza? Is what you said? Okay, so is that your go-to food that you would order?
Yeah, I want to be the Chick-fil-A guy, but like,
You're fine. You're the Chick-fil-A guy.
I'm
It's
very
fine.
comfortable and I like.
Yeah.
I always do it. I like them, so I go back to them all the time. Me and my roommate, when I was in the car, we live right down the street from us. We'll just
Okay.
swing by, grab food, come back.
So it's
watch
easy.
things. Yeah, if it's like me and like 5 of my friends, we'll just order one big pizza, a few large pizzas, and just split that. I think pizza is better for like larger groups. If it's just like a casual thing, we don't want to cook, we're probably just gonna swing down to Chick-fil-A.
Okay, and is it like larger groups during a certain event or just larger groups in general?
Probably, I guess just in general.
In general.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not really gonna be a bunch around large groups unless it's some kind of event.
Okay,
So they should probably go hand in hand.
okay.
So I have a quick question. So you guys are through FSU?
Yeah.
Is it relatively new? Sorry.
No. Yeah, no. Okay, so what social settings do you usually find yourself in?
Alcohol. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know.
Like just social settings, like, I don't know.
For fun, or-
Yeah, like for fun or like on your downtime, like if you're at home.
See, I'll go, like, I live in Stadium Center, so like,
Okay,
I have the brass tab down there, and I'll just go down there a lot. And just,
okay.
I mean, they got decent food.
Yeah, so do you order food when you go there or is it
I
just
mean,
more of
not
like?
all the time. You just go down there and drink. But I actually just came from there right now. But I got like a chicken BLT, and it's decently healthy food for like a bar scene.
Okay.
It's kind of nice.
Have you
Okay.
heard of Liberty yet? The new bar here? They have food at Liberty,
No.
which is, it's really close to my house.
Yeah.
And they have a full kitchen, and they serve until 2 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Which is actually one of the bigger reasons that I
Mhm.
decided to go there.
So do you guys ever find yourselves in like do you watch sports with friends or do you watch TV shows with friends? Is that something you do? Like do you plan to watch TV shows or like Game of Thrones? Okay, so what do you do anything differently for Game of Thrones than you would for like let's say a football game?
Remember what we did last week?
So go ahead, tell me the
No,
story.
okay,
Okay, no story. Okay, no story. Okay, we'll move on.
We had a lot of people over there. We had like a keg.
Okay.
I went to Gordo's right before.
So there was no food involved.
There were like half of us went to Gordo's right before.
Okay, so it was like a before thing. It
we
wasn't
like got
during.
there, we went to Gordo's and then we came back
Mhm.
because we all wanted food. And I went
Okay.
to Gordo's, so I went to Gordo's.
So why Gordo's? Was it just the okay? It was awesome. Okay.
And the drinks are pretty cheap, relatively cheap.
Okay.
Half the reason I go is Mary Michelle worked there.
That's true. We have a lot of friends that work there.
Okay, so it's a good okay. So what about you, Felipe?
Well,
What? Like social settings, like do you watch TV shows, movies, or like sports with friends?
yeah, I mean, not like TV shows really, mainly like sporting events.
Okay.
Like soccer games or anything that are on TV or football games.
Mm-hmm.
But it's never anything like really different that we do. Like if we're just in the house, like if it's a weeknight, we'll probably all be like cooking dinner for ourselves and stuff. But on the weekends, if there's like a big sporting event we want to watch on TV, then we'll probably order like a pizza. Like it'll be more like laid back.
Okay.
Or we'll like eat out like before or like during halftime nighttime or something.
So you mentioned like pizza is like more laid back. Why do you feel that way?
Well, usually when we order pizza, we get it from like Hungry Howie's. And
Okay.
we walk people pick it up, so the convenience of just the time that it'll be ready. You don't have to wait around like a delivery driver. You can just walk and be back. So it's just quick and fast. Versus being in the kitchen and like having to cook and stuff. So it's just easy because it's like relatively cheap and there's like a lot of people. So it'll feed a bunch of people and then you can get it pretty fast.
Okay, so you mentioned getting it there. Do you ever call or order online?
I've never ordered online before.
Okay.
Honestly, just out of like laziness, I think it's just easier to just call.
It's like Jimmy John's, like I hate Jimmy John's, but I'll order all the time, but they're in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the convenience.
Yeah.
And would you order that online or would you call?
Probably call.
You would call.
I do both.
Okay, why would you call, Felipe?
Personally, if there's ever like any issues, like I personally like talking to someone, like clarifying like the order and everything, like if it gets messed up online or something. So I just like talk to someone over the phone or in person and like making sure that the order is gonna be right and they're gonna give you the right sandwich. Like,
Okay, so you like better like the assurance that you have someone over the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, and Austin, you said you do both. Why? Like, why? What makes you like switch back and forth?
Online because it's pretty easy. Like my card and address to save on there, so I don't have to do anything. Just type in what I want to eat. Show up 5 minutes later. So
Okay, and then
kind of easy compared to calling or calling.
They say if you're never Timmy Palmer.
Yeah.
If there's an app,
an app.
the app is the best option for
What is
me.
it, Jimmy John's app?
I'm not sure about Jimmy John's, but Chipotle. Line's always crazy long. You put in your order, and they just have it ready for you to pick it up, or tell you to come pick it up.
Okay, so you find that you like the app over everything else. Like you'd rather go there than wait in the line and then like watch them make your food.
Yeah, because you just get it right when you walk in, basically.
Okay, so that's what works the most for you. Okay. And is this with every kind of food, or is this more with just Chipotle?
I would say with every kind of food, but there's not really apps for like everything right now. But if there are apps for like Chick-fil-A and Everose, yeah, 100%. But that's not the case, so it kind of just depends.
Okay.
I know Publix has one for their pub subs. I've never used it for
Really? You're all right, like you just go in there and grab a sandwich.
Yeah, but sometimes that line takes 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you just have it, they have like a bin where it's in, they like set it in a bin, and you just grab yours and go to the register and pay for it. So it's kind of cool.
Okay, so you like the app?
I've never used it, but I would.
Oh, okay, you would
I know
use.
they have one, I know my friends use it, so.
Okay, so you would be more likely to use the app over.
Yeah.
Okay, calling
I
you.
was lazy to download it and remember.
Okay.
Every time I'm in Publix, I just go up and get one.
Okay, so a Publix thing is like, okay. All right, so now we're just gonna like switch a little bit. What about when you're home? Do your food habits change when you go home, like for breaks? And okay, so anyone go ahead, Bryant, do you wanna share?
Can you repeat that?
Like when you go home, like if you're going home for like Thanksgiving break or you're going home for like Christmas break, like does your family eat differently than you do in college?
Oh, completely. We cook meals every day. We hardly eat out unless like a holiday or something.
Okay, so you rarely ever eat out at home?
Yeah, definitely. Or it's like Chinese.
Okay, so if you do eat out, it's more like are you like when you're here, you eat more fast food than you would? Okay. Okay, so what kind of food do you eat here that you never eat at home, really?
Just eating out like Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, any fast food place that I would frequent would be something that I would eat at home.
Okay. Anyone else? Yeah, go ahead, Felipe.
Yeah, eating it at home is a lot better, especially because my grandma lives with us now.
Okay.
She's trying to take care of her grandbabies. She makes sure we never go to bed hungry. Like,
Okay.
college, you know.
And what kind of food do you eat when you're home?
A lot of Colombian food. So there's a Colombian restaurant here, but it's just not as good.
Arrows, that Colombian?
Yeah, but it's not very good.
Yeah, so what do you eat when you're here then?
Just like a lot of food, like eating out, like Chipotle and I guess I try to take advantage of like the fast food places that maybe aren't back home, like in town, like Whataburgers.
Okay.
And like some of those like local joints that aren't back home, like Momo's and Wells Brothers. Things like that. I just don't have
So you're more likely to eat the local food here?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you go more towards local rather than chain?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because sometimes it's different. I think some of the food tastes better, and just to take advantage of like having it here when I can't have it back home when I go for purchase food.
Okay, so who else eats differently when they're home? Who wants to? Go ahead, Greg.
I mean, my family kind of eats out a lot, just because my parents work till like 7 each night.
Okay.
6:45. And like sometimes I'll prepare dinner, but like I don't cook it as good as them, so I don't know. Like,
So do your eating habits change when you're home, or is it more?
yeah, probably.
Okay,
I mean,
so what are you more likely to eat at home than you would here?
like better restaurants, I guess you said, and more expensive restaurants.
Okay.
Like not just like Gordo's or something that I could go and spend $9 or $10 and be full of. Probably like BJ's or something along those lines.
Okay, so what do you eat here?
I cook a lot and then I don't know, I do everything.
You do everything. You dabble in everything. Okay.
Every single thing.
Okay. Okay. All right. So who hasn't ordered food online? Okay, no one. Everyone has ordered food online. Are you aware of the different methods to order online from and everything? I know some of you guys prefer the app. Does anyone really prefer to call besides Felipe?
I gotta call.
You prefer to call? Why do you prefer to call?
I mean, the same thing.
Same things. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna do another activity, and for this one, we're gonna pass out papers, and they have like different logos on there, so you could just write like a tagline, a brutally honest tagline. Like, I know the taglines aren't on there, but just go ahead and be brutally honest as to what you think the tagline should be. So go ahead and write that down.
So what we think it should be, not like the actual.
Yeah, because you don't, yeah. Write down what you would put the tagline as.
For Jimmy
Jimmy Chipotle, it tastes like ramen food sometimes.
You write what you feel. Just write what you really feel. I mean, it's on one bar.
So I'll put this one up there.
Yeah. Just fill them all in. If you can't think of anything, just try as best you can. Don't leave any blank, please. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna have like a few of you share your brutally honest logos. So we'll just wait a little bit longer and make sure everyone's done.
That's your piece.
No, it's not Papa Joe. Dude,
So 20 minutes is a class and do that, but at 20 minutes it'll cap out and then start a new.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, are you guys ready? All right.
Yeah.
Who wants to? I'll take a volunteer first. Who wants to volunteer to read out their logos? Go ahead, Austin.
All
Yeah, all
of
of
them?
them.
For Jimmy John's, I got fucking fast and good. For Pizza Hut, I got more like pizza slut. For Zaxby's, we got good ice. Little Caesars, better than other alleys. Papa John's is the greatest of all time. Subway garbage, but people still eat it. Domino's, I'd rather not. Chipotle, or Lions Law.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess off of that Papa John's is your favorite fast pizza.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, why?
I don't know, just have like good. It just seems like it's better quality than the other places.
Okay, is it why do you feel that way? Is it just the ingredients or like?
Yeah, I just think the ingredients are better.
Okay, why would you refer to Pizza Hut as pizza slut?
I don't know, my dad just always called it that.
Okay.
Kind of whenever I see it, I just think of that.
So it's more of like your dad, you just.
Yeah, and Pizza Hut kind of sucks anyways.
The pizza stuff, okay. Why do you feel that way?
Just does.
It just does, it's just like the way, okay, so, okay. Matthew, I see you're kind of, how do you
I
feel?
just like how much cheese they put on the pizza. Compared to Papa John's, I feel like they have a little too much sauce.
No, Pizza Hut has 2 sauces. That's what I wrote, too saucy.
I don't know.
Too
I feel like
saucy.
they do well with the cheese though, but I'll go ahead with mine. Jimmy John's, I put quick but bland. Papa John's, good but too much sauce. Pizza Hut, original hut of pizza / buffet. Subway, invented by Jared. Zaxby's, stereotype chicken. Domino's, seasoned crust equals game changer. Little Caesars, bang for your buck. Chipotle, the best minus queso.
Okay, so, out of all those pizzas, which one's your favorite?
Probably Domino's.
Domino's, why do you like Domino's?
Well, like Pizza Hut, yeah, they're getting a little sketchy nowadays. Like I said, cheese, sauce situation, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, I don't know. And Pizza Hut never really has that good deals on pizza. Papa John's sometimes, but Domino's usually always good deals. The new seasoned crust is delicious. And
So the deals are, like, that's what you like? Is that what you look for the most? Is that like your top thing, like the deals?
I mean, not necessarily, but like if they have like a $6-7 large pizza, yeah.
Okay, expand on sketchy for Pizza Hut, please.
I don't know. I feel like they just do not have a good stereotype. Exactly.
But okay, keep going. Yeah, go ahead.
But Cody,
All right, Cody, go ahead now. Go ahead.
I wrote bring the kids after a little league game.
just like,
Okay, why do you?
That's what happened.
That's
I remember now. You go to Pizza Hut after the little league game, and yeah, I haven't been there since.
okay. So that's the last time you've been to Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
and that's what you mostly like perceive it as. So today you would never go to
It's
Pizza
good
Hut.
for families because I guess
Okay.
it's buffet style, you know.
So why isn't it good for college students?
Because it's not good pizza.
It's not good pizza. Why do you feel that way?
I don't know.
It's not the best.
It's not the best.
It's not
It's
the
not,
best.
it's not that it's not good pizza. It's just there's better options out there.
Okay, so what do you feel is a better option?
Papa John's.
Okay.
Or Domino's.
Why do you like?
Or Little Caesars.
What are they doing better?
Well, Little Caesars cheapest pizza you'll get.
Okay.
Like the best quality for how cheap it is.
Mhm.
It's not the best pizza, but it's cheap. Domino's, I wrote new and improved because they're always trying to change, you know, their perception from people. And Papa John's is just reliable pizza, you know.
Reliable.
You know what you're gonna get.
You know you're gonna
Usually.
get.
And you want those garlic butter sauces.
So you like the garlic, okay? Is that, I'm guessing Papa John's your favorite then from that?
Yeah, I wrote best fast food pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what, is that what you like about them, the garlic, or is there more?
Their cheesesteak's the best.
Their
I don't know why,
cheese.
I just like it personally. I've never been.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna have pizza. Jackie wants to go get it.
Yes.
right, so we can just keep talking. Go ahead, Felipe, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. For Jimmy John's, I wrote fast but overly priced. Papa John's, I wrote best quality, best pizza. Papa John's. Pizza, I wrote pizza made fresh from cardboard.
Okay.
Eat kind of fresh. Zaxby's, the better version of Chick-fil-A. Domino's. Those are fire words. Domino's, I wrote just pizza. Little Caesar's pizza, you get what you pay for. And Chipotle, great meat, long lines.
Okay, so why do you feel that Pizza Hut's cardboard pizza?
I've never liked the taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like no matter like what kind of ad you show me about like Pizza Hut, I'm never gonna be convinced. Because I just don't think it's good pizza.
And what about Domino's?
Domino's, I don't know, I just don't like it as much. I feel like what I'm saying, like Papa John's, the ingredients and the cheese and the crust. I like the crust a lot.
Okay, so it's the ingredients for you mainly that drag you into pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd go for Papa John's over all of them?
Yeah, over like any pizza.
Okay, what about you, Bryant?
Read my.
I mean, you could just tell me about the pizzas, like which one you'd prefer.
Well, honestly, I don't know. I don't really have a preference here.
Mhm.
Any of them.
Why don't you have a preference? Is it just kind of,
It's all the same to me.
it's all,
I don't.
okay. Okay, so why not? Is it just not?
I don't really have a favorite personally.
Okay.
I just don't eat that often to have a favorite.
Okay.
You guys can eat that.
Yeah, you guys can eat. Go ahead. Sorry. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep talking about pizza. We're just gonna move into the pizza subject. So obviously, other than this, raise your hand if you've had pizza in the past 2 weeks. Okay. So who's willing to tell the story about the last time you had pizza? All right, go ahead, Austin. You sound like you have a great story.
Well, not really.
It's
I was on a bus ride back from Columbus on Sunday. And we
Okay.
stopped at Little Caesars
Mhm.
and just had pizza on the bus, and that's about it.
Okay, was that like a group decision?
Yeah, well, we stopped at like a place, there's like 30 or 40 of us, and there was like 6 different places we could choose from. But I just thought Little Caesars was like fast, and it was there.
Okay, so
And
that's
it was
why.
cheap too, because I thought it was someone too.
Okay, so what's like your main, like your 3 leading factors as to like why you went there?
Well, I guess the main factor was that nobody else was going there, so I wouldn't have to wait in line.
Okay.
And then I guess second was price, and then
Mhm.
third would be type of food. Yeah, I guess I did more pizza, so.
Okay, so it was just kind of like, was it just you or were you with
No,
people?
Yeah, there was a few other people that went there, but a lot of people went to like McDonald's and Taco Bell.
Okay, who went to Little Caesars, was it?
Me and my roommate and 2 other guys.
Okay. Anyone else got pizza in the past 2 weeks? Great.
One day.
Don't tell the movie story.
No, I already told that story, but I
Okay.
think like 2 weeks ago, we were really bored and like we didn't have anything to do, so we just went to Momo's. And I got like one of those big slices like the size of your head. That was
Mhm.
amazing. I got like Asian flavored one, it was really good.
Asian, is that like, is that your go-to?
We went for a football game, like a preseason football game.
Okay.
We were really bored. And we
So it was like a group activity that you
yeah,
did?
just 2 of us there.
Okay, and who decided that you wanted to go to?
I don't know, we were craving pizza and we were like, let's go to Momo's and get a beer there too.
Okay, so it was just kind of, no, that's fine, That's fine, so it was
Beer and pizza is just like
beer and pizza? Okay, so that was like kind of like what drove you to go there?
Yeah.
Okay, is that like mainly always your deciding factor, or is it just kind of like depend, like what makes you like decide usually?
Well, I usually go, if I go for pizza, I usually either go to Momo's if I like have time to sit down and go, or I'll get Papa John's because they have like a student deal if you have your ID card. It's like really cheap. I don't know, I think it's like $7 or $8.
Okay, so
For
the
a lot of
deals.
pizza. Yeah.
The deals are good
And I think
too.
it tastes better than like Hungry Howie's, which is like what, $2 less.
Yeah.
Or that bit, $2 more.
So you would pay it for quality?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, TJ. What about the last time you had pizza?
You also brought up about like local stuff.
Mhm.
Most of the time, if I'm gonna order pizza, like I'll actually get from Game Street Pies or Midtown Pies.
Okay.
So local pizza chain.
So you'd prefer local over a big pizza chain?
Yeah, it's something, I mean, part of it's that you support the community, I guess. Part of it's like, you can't get that anywhere else. So I like taking advantage of things that you can only do here.
So it's the authenticity of it that you like? Okay, and is that mainly when you order pizza, or?
Yeah, I mean, Papa John's, you usually get more food, it's a lot better priced.
Okay.
Those are like the bigger chains.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem I found with like Midtown Pies. Like, it's a good pizza, and then they don't deliver, which is kind of a problem. But I'm close, I'll pick it up. But their prices are a little bit more expensive, I think, because they just don't make as many pizzas.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind paying that extra though? No? Why wouldn't you mind paying that extra?
Because maybe I want to be associated with a different company or brand. I don't want to just always get Papa John's.
Okay,
I like
so
maybe the idea of getting a local pizza, local ingredients. I think that's why.
okay, no, that's cool. So when do you guys mostly crave pizza? Cody, go ahead.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. When do you mostly crave pizza?
Maybe like on a game day.
On a game day. Why a game day?
Because I've been tailgating, you know. It's very
Okay.
convenient, cheap,
So is it just game days or after you drink?
more after you drink.
More after you, why? It's just,
I mean, it's just, I don't know, you're usually with people, you know, and everyone's hungry, and you usually don't want to drive anywhere. So getting the pizza is pretty easy, or calling to get a pizza.
okay, so you'd rather call?
Call or go online, you know, something like that.
Okay.
Or even like a pizza that you have at home, a frozen pizza, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Those work too, you know.
Almost like, too, it's like, you're like, hey guys, we had a salad or something. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it is, do you perceive it as a social
It's
food?
definitely a social food. Yeah.
It's a social food, okay. And when are you most likely to order it?
Friends.
With friends? Is it more like after a certain event, or?
I feel like when you're with like a lot of friends,
Okay.
it's easiest, like,
There's a party.
yeah.
There's always nice places around too. They're usually pretty quick.
To feed like 20 people, it's so much easier to get like a bunch of pizzas than to, I don't know, get like other types of food. Like,
Okay, so pizza is like an easy social food that you
Yeah.
feel, okay. So who wants to share their like favorite pizza brand right now?
Ooh.
Okay, go for it. Go, James.
So I was born in Illinois, and my parents occasionally will like order like pizza from up north. So like Chicago style pizza is the best pizza in the world. I don't care if you guys say New York.
New York,
Chicago's the best. No, New York. But it's called the Malnati, so it's like a local like place up there. They've been around there forever.
Okay.
So like when I was younger, we used to go there a lot. But yeah, they'll just have like little random like ship it down like on special occasions, and it's like that's so good.
Okay, so local, that's
Yeah,
what you
definitely.
like? Okay. And what separates it from the other
Well,
competitors?
it's the cheese. What they do, they put the cheese and then they put the sauce on top, and then it's like
Mhm.
a deep dish, obviously. So, but I mean, just the sauce and cheese makes it so much better.
Okay.
And the crust as well.
Okay, so is there any pizza brands of like the main chains that you guys would never order from?
Oh yeah, Domino's.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. One at a time. Okay, so why Domino's? James,
Like, my
go.
whole family loves Domino's, and I absolutely hate it.
Okay, so
like they always get it, and I'm just absolutely sick of it. So that's pretty much it.
okay, so where would you rather go then?
Like a fast food one, or just
Yeah, big chain.
like a big chain? Honestly, Howie's flavored crust gets me.
Howie's. Okay, so that's okay. So you're more. All right. So who else said? Yeah.
In middle school, I think it was middle school, they used to serve Domino's
Mhm.
the meals, and it was like square, gross, stale, old chicken. So like my memories of Domino's is like.
So it's like your
gross.
past experience of it.
And ever since then, I wouldn't really like to go back to that. Pizza Hut, the concept, it's a pan pizza, so they cook it in a pan as opposed to like putting it in the oven. That's weird to me. And I constantly see Pizza Huts closing down, and you see other buildings that have moved into old Pizza Hut places. You can see the roof is still there, the Pizza Hut roof, but it's some other
Mhm.
place. So they just seem like a failing restaurant to me. Papa John's would be probably the most like popular one that I would go to. I don't know, just like Mellow Mushroom, would that count?
I mean, yeah,
They're
yeah.
not really a pizza chain, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think of like this kind of category, I would just go back to Papa John's.
So you say you associate Pizza Hut with run down.
Yes.
Is that just because of the experience you've had? or just what you've seen?
Yeah, it's mostly just what I've seen. 'Cause I
Okay.
don't remember too many specific experiences of me going there, but just passing the building, just from the way it looked from the outside, the paint's falling off, or it's faded, or you'll pass some other building that looks like a Pizza Hut, but it's a whole different color. It's because someone else moved in there, it's another closed down Pizza Hut.
Okay, so that taints your perception of them.
Yeah,
Just
they're
the way
really bad.
that.
I'm not gonna go there.
Okay.
It's risky.
So anyone else how about anyone on this side? Felipe, is there any place that you would never order pizza from? Like one of the big chains?
Pizza Hut.
Okay, why? Why Pizza Hut?
Like I said, I'm tired of it. I think it tastes like cardboard.
Okay.
I don't like the taste of it.
So it's just mainly the taste for you?
Yeah.
Is it just like a taste thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get excited when I eat pizza, so I want something that I can really enjoy.
Okay.
And savor, and I just don't like pizza. But damn. What is this Pizza Hut right now?
Yeah, that's mine.
Go ahead.
This is dumb.
I'm not answering the question yet, like you'll find out later, but
It's
just,
Hungry Howard. It's like Hungry Howard.
or, I mean, we'll get there eventually, but we just have a little bit more and you guys will find out. So anywhere else that you guys would never order pizza from?
7-Eleven.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They have good pizza, trust me.
okay, so I just have the last thing on the top, like, of like your food choices is fine. Write down the first pizza company that comes to mind, just the first one.
For this one that we're eating?
What? No, not right now. No, just the first Pizza Hut, like the first pizza that comes to mind. Okay, so does anyone want to share theirs?
Like the topping of the pizza or the pizza place?
No, the pizza place. Like
Oh.
the pizza place that just comes to mind. The first company.
Papa John's.
Okay, why Papa John's? Is it your favorite?
If I go fast, it's the one I only get. I don't like
Okay.
pizza.
Is it the one that you're just most aware of, or?
No, not really. There's one like I'm not even closest to it really.
Okay.
In town, but I just like it more than the other ones.
Okay, so anyone else? What would you write down, Brian? Sorry.
I drew out Domino's just so I'm most familiar with it.
Okay, why are you the most familiar with it?
Just, I don't know, maybe advertising, I see it on TV maybe the most.
Okay, so it's just an advertising thing for you?
Yeah, there's no, I don't prefer over any of the other ones you see.
Okay, it's just the one that you're most like aware of that comes to mind. Okay, so what do you guys think of this pizza right now that you're eating?
Didn't eat it.
It's pretty good.
I'm convinced it's Domino's.
Since it's Domino's. Anyone else?
like
Any
I'm
more?
Maybe it's like a better Hungry Howdy.
Yeah,
I think it's like the high quality.
Raise your hand if you didn't like it. Who didn't like it? Maybe.
I didn't know.
That crust was good. There's some butter in it.
The crust is good.
Okay, so who didn't like it? Anyone didn't like it? You can be completely honest.
He didn't
We
try it.
clearly didn't make the pizza, so we're not. So if you didn't like it, go ahead and say
And
it.
this isn't FSU advertising its pizza.
No, it's not. No, I know. We're not. Felipe's making. Yeah, go ahead. Go, Felipe. Go,
It's
talk.
not that, I don't know if I liked it. I'm just like really hungry, so I feel like when you're really
Okay.
hungry, a lot of things just kind of taste kind of good. It wasn't great, but
Okay, so what made it not great?
I think the crust was
The crust. Okay, okay, hold on. Let Felipe talk really quick, and then we'll get to you because I want to hear what you
I
have
don't know, I
to
just didn't like the taste of the bread.
say. Okay, so the crust wasn't your.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that a big part of why you like the pizza that you eat? You like the crust?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I like how like when you have you can choose like what to put on the crust and stuff, so.
Okay. What about you guys? What did you disagree with?
I think that is Hungry Howdy's. That's like their butter crust or whatever.
Okay, so you guys
I mean-
think more than like the brand, what did you like about this pizza?
I think it
Or
tastes
no.
pretty good.
I enjoy the crust actually, like,
Yeah.
I like the garlic taste of the crust.
Well, the thing that half of it is, like, you have, like, I mean, if it was from pizza, I mean, I obviously probably couldn't tell wherever it's from, but, like, I guess you just kind of have, like, a conceived, like, thought of, like, what you're gonna eat, you know? Like, I'm sure if this is Domino's, I mean, I couldn't tell the difference, but I don't like Domino's, so.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's more of like
It's the
what you
brand.
think, yeah, what you're going in thinking. Okay, so what about you guys? Anything that you liked or disliked about the pizza?
Crust was really good.
Okay, so the crust was,
Crusted up.
okay, so the crust was good. Anything else?
How much pepperoni was on it?
Yeah.
Okay, the pepper, the toppings.
Pepperoni.
That's stacked.
Okay, so does anyone have any more comments? Anything that you want to add? Questions? Questions? No? Is that, yeah, no, we're good. Okay, well, it was Pizza Hut. So Pizza Slut, yeah. It was Pizza Hut.